Hey, it's Rob Brown with Rob's Vlog, and I'm here with Derek Turner today, and Derek's one of our senior techs, and we're going to be talking about fogging solutions, what more we call it, pickling solutions around here now, because really not so much fogging oil anymore. How long's it been? We still use a little fogging oil, but not like we used to, Derek.
We used to, like you said, the old Witch's Brew was a pretty thick batch of fogging oil, a little stabilizer, and they all smoked quite a bit. But now it's a lot less of the fogging oil, more on the stabilizer side.
Sure. The old days, I know fogging, and you'll see fogging a stern drive, you know, when we were down on the avenue, if we didn't get the fire department called on us a couple of times a year, you know, we just weren't trying hard enough, I guess. You know, we'd put the fogging oil, and every now and then we have a pretty good plume of smoke come up, but that's not the case anymore. Engines have really evolved over the years, and now we're dealing with mostly EFI engines, electronic fuel injection. They have injectors with fine screens on the end of the injectors. You start introducing fogging oil to those guys, and man, they don't like it very much, do they?
They'll bung them right up. They're not good on them. Like I said, the main thing now is a stabilizer, maybe a little quick clean.
We still do use it on where? On what
on
application?
The fuel injected ones, they still recommend using the fogging oil, but through the spark plug holes, rolling it over real slow, but not, like you said, going through the fuel system at all. It's not.
Yeah, you want to keep it out of that.
Yeah,
out of that area.
Pass well, and mainly on the crankcase side of things, and out of the fuel system, and a lot of stabilizer in the fuel. Usually does pretty good with the sealed systems.
Now you got a couple of different tools here. I noticed this thing right here, Derek. A lot of these guys have a full integral fuel system where they're tied right from the tank right into the engine. There's no brake. What do you use this guy for?
If we want to draw up enough fuel, we'll stabilize the onboard tank, and then we'll draw up quite a bit to make sure it's stabilized, and then replumb it into the engine. So when we run it to get it winterized, get the oil warm to drain it out, it will actually have enough stabilizer in the engine where we want it.
And it's a higher concentrate than what we always recommend people use stable during the summer and whatnot.
It's basically double for the storage.
Right.
So it'd be like 1 food ounce to 5-6 gallons, and then you double it up for the stable side.
Keeps it
for
good.
The store side.
Yep. And we still introduce it in a lot of, if they have a quick disconnect on the engines, 40, 50, 60, we're still using a fuel tank. Fuel tank, if you look at some of the books, some of the older Mercury catalogs, you'll see that they still recommend that no fogging oil, but maybe a couple of 3 ounces to 6 gallons of regular two-stroke oil, which works pretty good.
It does. Actually, I like it a lot because what fuel may be, evaporated or run out of the system, this will leave a little bit of a film on our diaphragms, our O-rings, kind of keep everything lubed in the off-season. And then with that 6-gallon tank, of course, we can plug into many different types real quick and easy on the ones with the quick connect, like you said.
If you did want any advice as to how you're going to do this yourself, you come on down, and of course we can get you with somebody, Derek, myself, people out at our parts counter are very versed on this information, and they could sell you or offer you the right products to use on your engine and go through the procedure with you if you like. So that's available. We're going to have the camera just kind of follow us around as we work on a couple of engines here and show you kind of what we do. So you want to do that, Dee? Sure. Good, let's do it. Derek, on these guys right here, they have spin-on filters, so we can introduce fuel, the stabilizing solution a little bit different. So what do you feed this guy with?
I'll actually make kind of a little bit of a brew like a Swedish chef there. Get a tiny bit of stabilizer. And then depending on the system, if they've had a little rough year with the injectors getting a little bit bunged up, I might put a little bit of this.
So the quick clean, yeah, Mercury quick clean's good stuff.
And then on a lot of them, just a little bit of the two-stroke. Kind of help lube everything up.
Yeah, that way it leaves a little bit of a film behind. Yeah, just a small amount, but not enough to where it's going to bother any screens or injectors.
And then I'll usually fill the rest up with fuel, so we're not going to be vapor locked off the top tank or even the tank.
And that's the new filter. I say a new storage filter. What you're going to do is a new one, so it takes that part of it out of it also, where you're changing the fuel filter at the same time.
And it gives us a chance to kind of preload the system, get it in there that much quicker without having to run it out of the whole other tank.
Done.
Yep.
Cool. Trying to rev the engine Hey, it's Rob Brown. Rob Brown with Rob's Vlog. Assistance of Derek here, going over how to treat your engine before you put it away for the winter. Here, the 150.
You guys see the driving range anywhere?
No driving range around here, pal.